A young boy was shocked to discover that the majestic phoenix in front of him, though lifelike in appearance, had no eyes. Playfully, he picked up a brush and added eyes to the painting. To his surprise, the phoenix came to life the next second. Amidst flashes of golden light, it broke through the door and soared into the sky. The phoenix is a symbol of good fortune. Only then did the crowd realize the seemingly ordinary boy they had always looked down on was no ordinary child at all. In truth, he was the sole disciple of the legendary painting sage. Though young, he had inherited all his master's skills and far surpassed him. In fact, his talent in painting left his master far behind. He once dipped his finger into ink using just a strand of his master's beard, then casually smeared it on paper. Yet the flower he painted came alive and could even fight. Fearing he'd be utterly outdone, the master suggested the boy go down the mountain to find his mother, mostly to save face and get rid of this little troublemaker. The boy, curious why his mother had abandoned him years ago, agreed. Though he was too young to remember her face, he carried a portrait she had left behind. Upon arriving at a bustling market, he saw a woman promoting an art studio. Looking closely, he realized she looked exactly like the woman in the portrait. He rushed up and called her mother, saying, "Mom, I missed you so much." The woman was shocked. She recalled how her newborn had been taken away by her second uncle and didn't believe the boy was her son. The boy tried to show her the portrait but realized he had lost it on the road. The kind-hearted woman assumed the boy was separated from his family and let him stay temporarily at her home, giving him shelter and a place to rest. The next day, the boy wandered into the Shin family's rear courtyard and saw another phoenix painting, one without eyes. This painting was an heirloom left by the Shin family's founder. The eyes had never been painted out of fear the phoenix would come to life and escape. Unaware of this, the boy once again added eyes to the phoenix and it immediately came to life and burst out of the house. Outside, the crowd had gathered to admire the painting. Seeing it fly away, they were stunned. Only a legendary painting sage could bring drawings to life. People begged to meet the mysterious master. When the boy emerged, many, including his cousin, refused to believe such a young child could be a master. They accused him of stealing the phoenix painting and wanted to turn him in to the authorities. The woman, still unaware he was her son, stepped in to protect him, firmly believing he couldn't have committed such a crime. This, however, was exactly what the scheming second uncle had hoped for. He proposed a painting contest. If the woman could defeat him and his son in painting a phoenix, he'd give up his claim. But if she lost, the estate would be his. Though she wasn't skilled at painting phoenixes, the woman agreed for the boy's sake. When the contest began, the uncle's son used dirty tricks, even trying to injure her. He mocked her, saying there were no rules against sabotage. Despite her injuries and emotional restraint from their family connection, she eventually fought back and defeated him in just 2 moves. But the uncle had come prepared. Seeing his son lose, he called in a powerful hired artist, someone just below the painting sage himself. In less